In the top stories, a body washes ashore at Needham's Point, the nation steps up its renewable energy efforts, and a breakfast program for the homeless coming soon. Welcome to the weekend edition of Nation News on Friday, April 25th. I'm Natasha Beckles.
Introducing the all-new Rubigas LPG composite bottle from Rubis. These exclusive 22-pound bottles weigh 50% less than traditional steel cylinders and can be used for picnicking and day-to-day home needs. These composite bottles are translucent, allowing you to see the liquid level at all times, so you will never run out of gas unexpectedly. Lightweight, visible gas level, portable, corrosion-proof, eco-friendly. The Rubigas LPG composite bottle, available from Rubis.
Police are carrying out investigations to determine whether a body that washed up on the beach at Needham's Point, St. Michael today could be that of British visitor Jay Mukoro. Guests walking on the beach around 6:30 stumbled on the badly decomposed male body on the eastern side of the Hilton Hotel. Police quickly converged on the scene, and Public Relations Officer Inspector David Welch said the force's forensic team would have to rely on DNA or dental records to determine the identity. Mukoro went missing while swimming at Accra Beach 5 days ago, and soon after the discovery, his wife Olivia was invited to the scene. She was not asked to view the body because of its unrecognizable state. Instead, police requested personal items such as a hairbrush or toothbrush belonging to Mukoro to assist the forensic team in their investigations. Dozens of Barbadians filed past the casket of Archbishop Granville Williams as they viewed the body of the patriarch of the Sons of God Apostolic Spiritual Baptist Church. An hour before the scheduled 10 a.m. start at the Richmond Gap St. Michael Temple, several residents of the area and followers of the church gathered to get a last glimpse of Williams, the leader of 10,000 Spiritual Baptists, who passed away on April 6. The Nation Publishing Company today boosted its green energy thrust by launching a 100-kilowatt solar system at its Fontabelle St. Michael complex. At the launch, the nation's publisher and CEO, Vivian Ann Gittins, said the company was reaping rewards from its energy program facilitated by Energy Technologies, with a significant reduction in consumption. Minister of Industry Donald Innes welcomed the new development, saying it tied in with government's efforts to reduce the island's dependence on fossil fuel.
Increasing the proportion of renewable energy could reduce fuel costs by about $1,338 million over this period. So we expect that on the current trajectory we're on, Barbados is estimated to reduce its fuel costs by some $1,338 million by the year 2029.
The Fontabelle St. Michael branch of CIBC First Caribbean International Bank closed its doors today. Customers who visited the bank were mostly disappointed, noting that the branch was easily accessible and had good parking. Some hoped the bank would eventually reconsider its decision to close. There are many night feeding programs throughout the island that cater to the needs of vagrants and the homeless. But what about the most important meal of the day? Chairman and President of the Barbados Vagrants and Homeless Society, Kimar Safri, says the organization will soon be starting a breakfast feeding program 3 times a week.
We're not just looking at it as a breakfast program only. We're looking at it as a way of them knowing who we are, and introducing our programs to them when they come here. Also some spiritual upliftment, the church service take one morning devotions for them as well, because we just don't want to feed them and send them away.
The Salvation Army received a financial injection of $45,000 today, thanks to the British Women's Club of Barbados, following a fundraising venture at their 40th anniversary celebrations last March. The presentation was made this afternoon at the clock tower of the Garrison St. Michael, in the presence of fellow club members and representatives of the Salvation Army. The money goes towards a purchase of a 3-phase commercial generator for the Army's headquarters at Reed Street, the city. Across the region now, Guyana's state-run national television and radio service, National Communications Network, is calling on police to seriously investigate almost daily bomb threats to the company. According to reports, for the past 10 days or so, threats have been called in around 5 p.m. when some paid programs are scheduled to be aired. Acting CEO Raymond Aziz says the threats were disturbing the smooth operation of the company. In basketball, Defending league champions Barbados Lumber Company LSC moved to a 12-1 record by beating Cougars 72-61 when the Barbados Basketball Premier League continued last night at the Wilde Gymnasium. A game-high 20 points from Keith Burkett and 16, including 3 monster dunks from Ian Alexander, helped sink Cougars to an 8-6 record. Godfrey Leacock and Damian Nichols contributed 16 points each for the inconsistent Cougars. Earlier, Station Hill maintained their playoff bid by crushing the 2012 Kings Warrens 99-62. And finally, forget apps that can nip and tuck your selfies. Triana Levy opted for the real deal. The talent agent from Los Angeles had chin and nose jobs, plus fat grafting to look better in her selfies. I now have the face that I always thought I had. I look like myself, but Photoshop, she said. Since undergoing the original procedure 2 years ago, Levy has had corrective work done in addition to regular Botox treatments. And that's Nation News for April 25th. I'm Natasha Beckles. Do enjoy your weekend.